Hi, Mark here with an AMS Club tip. Today we're diving into Record Sets Navigator. Now this one's a favourite of mine, it's in my top 10. A quick trick to help you master Dynamics 365 at one tip at a time. Okay, so I've got a list of accounts in front of me at the moment. And whenever you've got a list of records in front of you, if you were to click into one of the records, then what you get is you get your Record Set Navigator button in your command bar up at the top. So what this means is now, without having to go back and forward between pages, when you click on here, and I'll just collapse the sitemap just to get a bit more screen space, we now get the list of records that we came from. So we don't have to go back to the previous list page. We can just click through to Baker Wood if we wanted to, for example, or Bradshaw and Sons. There we go. Now, this is great for wanting to look for similarities or trends between records. So, for example, here I can see all of the contacts against the account because I've got them in my summary tab here. But the best part about this is it retains the tab you're viewing when you click onto the other options. So on the records. So if I click into details, this could be details, it could be quotes, it could be leads, it could be sales orders. So whatever you've got in your tabs across the top, it retains the tab when you click. So if you wanted to find out the difference between, let's pretend I'm looking at sales orders, even I'm looking at details here, between Ball, Davis and Richards, between Atkins and Wells, it retains the tab, as you can see. Okay, so if I just go back here to the summary tab for Brown, Webb and Carter, so you can take this one step further because whenever there's a subgrid on your form and the contacts here are a subgrid, then if I was to click into Graham Pritchard, and now, as you can see on the left-hand side, can navigate through the contacts for this same account. So if, for example, I'm going to use the details tab here, but let's just say that I also had a tab for the quotes that had been sent to Graham Pritchard, I could then click through to Kaylee Francis and see which quotes she'd received, or Teresa Barker and see which quotes she'd received as well. So a really, really powerful way to navigate your records within the system, working from list records, which we saw when we came into it from accounts. So you can come straight to it from a list record like here, and you could apply some filtering in the first place. So if you wanted to filter on a particular city or a particular postcode and then have a look at customers within that area, you could enter the list and it would be a filtered list using that criteria to begin with. And then we saw that when we deep dive into a particular record, yes, we get the record set navigator here, but if we were to go to an account where there's multiple contacts against it, such as this one here, then when we click into a record further down the tree, then we also get the record set navigator here. And when we click back up the tree again, using our back button in the command bar, it takes us back to our active accounts list. There we go. So thanks for watching this AMS Club tip. Hope you found it useful. If you like to share it with your team members, if you like to subscribe, that'd be great. And remember, all my systems is here to help you master D365 one tip at a time.